Cold drinks for a hot topic. It's a lively discussion over Brazil's future at Rocinho Diniz' home in Rio de Janeiro. His guests are from local favelas, campaigners for greater rights for the country's poor. And they all agree the impeachment process against President Dilma Rousseff is an attack on democracy. There's a lot of issues with this government, but in spite of it all, they've really helped Brazil's poor, provided dignity, and improved living conditions. Today we've got cars, mobile phones, and TVs. But Rocinho and his guests are frustrated that many of those living in Rio de Janeiro's favelas think otherwise. Rocinho says his neighbors seem to have forgotten how much this government has done for them. Anti-Rousseff media campaigns have done their job, he says. In this bar, the mood is clear. The president has to go. Don't you think that Rousseff and Lula da Silva's government have also done a lot to help? They've done a lot to cover up their funny business. Dilma is corrupt. They all are. Also the big construction companies like Odebrecht. It's scandalous. They should be punished.
According to recent surveys, 2 out of every 3 Brazilians are in favor of the impeachment of President Dilma Rousseff. And that figure remains the same across income groups and social classes.
But doubts remain over the legality of the process. Faculty at the University of Rio de Janeiro and other institutions have spoken out against the impeachment. Professor Ricardo Locci argued before the impeachment committee that the allegations against Dilma Rousseff were not legally solid. He believes the process is an attempt by the Brazilian elite to get rid of Dilma and her left-leaning Workers' Party. Even just the suspicion that the impeachment process is undemocratic is reason enough. Whoever ends up leading the country is going to struggle to overcome that. Whether President Rousseff stays or someone else replaces her, the real challenge will be trying to unite the Brazilian people. Back in the favela, Rocinho Diniz hopes that he can at least persuade his neighbors to pull together. For now, though, there's an overwhelming mistrust towards all politicians, here and across the country.